What's up, everybody? We are back with another live edition of the Ad Podcast coming to you from CES. And we are here at Vayner, checking out the activation that they have today. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you guys got going on? Have you introduced yourself to the audience?
Sure do. Hi, everybody. I'm Avery, Akkineni, the Chief Marketing Officer at Vayner X. And today we are live from Viva Las Vayner X. It's our Las Vegas CES pop-up. One day only, like, share. We are here January 7th, and I'm so glad to join us.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. Awesome to hear Gary this morning, as always. Meeting with a spicy panel. You guys obviously do a really great job of standing out at any event that you do, but this is probably one of the more noisy events at CES. What do you do to rise above the noise? One of the things I really liked about you guys doing like a morning thing today is it felt like less boozy, less people drinking and stuff like that. And it was early, so it kind of gets the hustle of people out, I feel like. So, what are some of the things you guys are doing to break through?
Yeah, this is actually our first year having our own space at CES. We were doing suites before, like dinner and happy hours. This year we decided let's program a full day and really maximize our time. And we wanted to showcase our media partners and our clients and our industry friends in an interesting space. So it started at 10 a.m. with a fun networking game, and we'll be going until about midnight songs, which will be really fun. So I think there's so many places that people are getting invited to CES. There's the convention center itself, where I actually gave a talk this morning. There's a million things. There's the Sky Suites, there's Ivies, there's a lot of drinking and socializing and going to the Sphere. So we try to make it really like meaty content. Yeah. And also meaty tacos, things that people actually need in this world. So it's been a very big success. We're really happy with how it turned out, and grateful to be able to bring a lot of our friends and industry partners together in one place. So we want to do that CES.
Love it. And then on the thought leadership side, how are you guys spidering on the rest of CES, framing your town hall and dropping into other activations?
Gary is actually on stage right now at CES. He's on the big stage with the CMO and Amazon. Ultimately and TikTok. Moderated by a journalist from The Economist. So he's there. I'm about to go to the female quotient, and we've got our team going to a bunch of different Eastern dinners, media partners. At Vayner, we are also a very large media agency as well. So we have our video activation meetings with a lot of the retail media partners and CDD partners to hear the latest and greatest, so we can sort of back with our clients and what we recommend, what we heard at CES, come back with some actionable takeaways. So we're doing that, but really today's our day, and Toca Madera is our daytime spot, and we try to double down on something that's ownable and unique to Vayner.
I love it. So on the ownable side, one of the things you guys are so great at is speed and velocity, right? So a lot of people, come to CES and they don't think about it as a production day. That's kind of a backdrop setting. We're actually in here in a studio environment at Toca, which is the first studio that I've been in outside of my own studio over in the Cosmos. So you guys are definitely always punching above your weight class in that. You got a whole production team over around this side that are already in the mix, getting things fixed up in post-production. So how fast can you see content from you guys and how important is that?
You should have already seen some. So if you're following on the Vayner's channels, we post it as close to real time as possible. So we have folks from our content team here capturing both Gary individually. Of course, he's known for his day in the life of Daily Bees. Exactly. So Daily B is back, by the way. So we have Gary's videographer on him the whole day. And then we also have our team here taking pictures of the panels, the content, the micro moments like this. We shot something this morning, I think at 9 a.m., just kind of giving a behind the scenes tour before it opened, and it was live by 9:45. So try to keep it quick.
And then is there anything that you're looking forward to outside of your own content that's a must see on your agenda?
This was actually, I've been to CES, I think 8 or 9 times, and this was my first time properly walking the floor.
Wow,
It was crazy. Yeah. It's really interesting to see a lot of the more hardware innovations. Female Potion always does a really nice job with making an effort to do something with them at CES. Yeah, I think those are the two things that stood out this year.
Yeah, I love it. I feel like a lot of people are being intentional about going to the showroom floor and actually...
You gotta justify service.
And you gotta justify it, but I think that's where the real inspiration of CES comes from, right? Of actually seeing innovation in motion. We can get kind of caught up with like the Aria Cosmo media side of the house, but this is it's more like fun and show. And I think you're really smart and just cannot forget that.
You're exactly right. By the way, it was this morning. It was crazily.
It doesn't million euros.
Yeah, it was like the hotel prices reflected.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, like I was. So I pick a new hotel room every night. So the first night I got Virgin for $135. But last night I ended up like up north for like $600. Like it was did not serve me yet last night. Tonight we'll see what happens.
Oh, you haven't booked yet?
No, I always book as close to midnight as possible to see, see what happens. Yeah, like move around every night, do the last minute hotels, check hotels tonight, check hotels.com and see who else the best price for like the nicest place possible and as close to midnight as possible.
Okay, that's my fun guy. I like that. It's
a little crazy. It's a little crazy. That's awesome. And then on the tech side, what was the coolest gadget, like the coolest innovative piece of hardware you saw?
I saw this whole wall of LG TVs that were like super incredibly thin. It was the thinnest TV I've ever seen.
Wow.
So that was impressive. And they had a gigantic wall, which really showed the scale. And it was, of course, a coordinated like multi-screen demonstration, which was very beautiful. And I was like, wow, this is really nice. And paper calling something about wallpaper. Kodak also had
Kodak's got. Let's go.
Exactly. And that stood out to me because I was like, oh, Kodak. All right.
Yep. Well, it's funny. We were talking a little bit off camera about the idea that kids are not going on social media. I know 17-year-olds that don't have social. And my 12-year-old daughter asked for a digital camera for Christmas, like a point-and-shoot digital camera. It's kind of like not quite as analog as getting like a Polaroid or something like that. Definitely taking technology back a step. Do you think that's a trend that marketers need to really latch onto and be aware of, that the Generation Alpha and younger Gen Zs are kind of having a little bit of a backlash with technology and social and some of those things?
I think that's without a doubt happening. We're seeing it for sure in consumer research that we're doing and hearing from different people. It's one thing that Gary has predicted is that we're going to see more and more times like spent intentional away from the phone.
Yeah.
Whether that's exactly that's quit on the phone or that's maybe in a different room or whatever, so you can really think clearly. I think it's going to be enhanced, right? Like actually the United States is one of the only countries in the world that still has increasing time spent on digital devices, and Europe and sort of residential and already see studies in that decline.
Wow.
Because there's only so many hours a day deciding to scroll, right?
It gets probably another.
But whoever's watching this, it's still scrolling. It's still thinking digital media. It's certainly not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere, but I think everything in moderation, whether it's like the moderation of alcohol use, you just see moderation make like kind of a key theme.
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
I like that. There we go. I'll listen to that. All right. Well, very cool. Well, really appreciate you coming on and spending a little bit of time with us. If you could point the audience in any direction of learning more about Vayner or connecting with you directly, where should we do that?
Follow us on LinkedIn at Vayner Media, at VaynerX, at Avery Akkineni, or you can follow our socials. We're on Instagram. We've got a podcast marketing from now, so check that out too. If you are looking for Vayner or Avery Akkineni from Vayner on the internet, you will find us.
Let's go. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Dylan.
Appreciate it.